Well, hello and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Sorry about the delay there, I was just trying to sort out a couple of issues with my encoder. I had to change it to stream Minecraft the other night and I was changing some of the settings back. I completely forgot that I had sorted that out. And then it didn't like it and it's just a whole thing. But we are back in No Man's Sky, so just that real quick. Okay. So, last time we got our lovely new ship, the Galactic Falcon. We went on a couple of other missions and just generally hunted pirates, got a new fleet, just a few bits and pieces. What I really want to work towards now is trying to get closer to the Galactic Center. That is one of our main missions and I really want to make some progress because the last couple of episodes I haven't really moved from this system, so let's try and make a little bit of progress and see how we get on. What I am going to do is send off my expedition quickly, so let's have a look. Voyage of Discovery, Combat Patrol, oh, Gem Extraction. That's quite interesting. So we haven't got a trade mission anymore. So we see we're going to have to be a balanced expedition of some description, or maybe a combat patrol. I'm thinking combat patrol, but no, they're both okay. It's the exploration that the shooting star is a minus on. So I'm thinking we'll send both of these guys out, even though one of them is a trade specialist. And we should be good. Total of 26. Fuel required. Oh, I haven't got any fuel. Okay, so we won't send them out just yet. We are gonna need to find or make some more fuel first. So how do we do that? So what do I need to make? Oh, frigate fuel, 50 tons. There we go. That was easy. So let's head back into here and send these guys out. So we'll pick the combat mission and the APS Coley and APS Shooting Star. We have enough fuel and away they go. So we'll leave them to go and do that. I do need to construct a storage container. Now this one I'm thinking I've been holding off on completing this mission because I haven't had a base on a planet for a while, but I'm pretty certain I can build one of these in this lovely big room here. So let's quickly nail that one as well. Where are we? Equipment, storage, there we go. I need magnetized ferrite. Oh, we can actually build, we can build like the bank vault. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we can do that. So what we need to do then, I like the idea of that, just building it into one of these units here. Okay, so let's get some magnetized ferrite. Now I'm assuming that magnetized ferrite is going to be done by putting bits in here. So let's find out. Pop some, yeah, there we go, magnetized ferrite. So let's pop some fuel in, and I have no carbon, so let's pick that up. Oh, it's not empty. Try that again. X. No. Transfer. There we go, exosuit. So let's head down to a planet and we will go and get some ferrite. Oh, wrong way. This way. Nope, still the wrong way. There we go, got there in the end. So, let's see, is that the closest planet? Probably. Anything else nearby, is there? Is that one? What is that one? Oh, it's an undiscovered planet, apparently. Silver, fungal mold, I think... Actually, I don't know, because... Oh, abandoned building detected. Rare technology available. Where's that? Okay, well I guess we'll go down here then. So, let's engage my pulse engine. And away we go. So we'll go and quickly visit this abandoned building. I mean, if there's rare technology possibility, then it's worth going into. And then we will mine for some ferrite. Oh, landing not clear. Other side maybe? There we go. Right. Should make a pretty cool base actually. Or what are these? These are whispering eggs. Now there was a thing on here. My brother plays. I can't jump over it. Come on, come on, jump on it. Apparently, if you stand on one of these, you can mine these without the others. Oh, get in! Oh no, I don't want that. Ow, ow! Oh my god! Run away! That was terrible. Ow. Oh my god, that really? Okay. You lied to me. I think you did that on purpose. So, let's... Oh, there we go, swarms. Oh, that's right, we're right here anyway. Okay. Dying may damage installed technology. That's going to be fun. Where's my death? There we go, there's my death marker. At least I'm right here though, which isn't too bad. So let's get all my previous inventory, and hopefully I haven't damaged anything. We appear to be good. So let's try that again, because I don't know what that was, but it looked quite interesting. I didn't manage to pick anything up, did I? I wonder... Sorry, hi. Oh, apparently that doesn't exist. I was going to try and stand on top of that and mine the eggs, because apparently they provide something quite good. So, mining beam. There we go, and sweet. So they can't actually get me up here, which is nice. What do I need to do? Change my bolt caster would be a good idea. Come on. Oh, I'm running out of ammo already. Oh, and whatever that was disappeared, unless they collected it. Okay. Not quite sure how we're going to do this, so come on. Just die already. Any more? Hello, Mr. Crayons. There we are, swarm subsiding. Right, so let's run back around this way. So what we're going to need to do is switch to the mining beam, get these quickly, and then run away. Right, biological horror detected. No. Come on. All about the headshots, which surprisingly is more difficult to get when you are on the floor. So I'm going to need to reload in a moment, aren't I? Yep. There's more coming in. I'm going to end up running out of ammo, aren't I? Keep trying to harvest all of these. Come on, there we go. Oh, reloading, reloading. Come on, come on. Oh god, there's one there. Oh my god. Oh, and they've gone off as well. Oh my god. I just want to collect some of these egg things. Apparently they're really valuable. Not going to happen. I think I might have to wait a little while. So critical damage taken. What have I damaged? Ah, there we go. Hybrid exhaust. Okay, so how do we repair it? Dihydrogen and technology modules, so I can't even repair it right now. That is the only thing though, so that's fine. We can deal without that, that's not a problem. So forget that. Let's go and get my grave back. Or my inventory items back. I really want to get one of these eggs though. So I'm gonna have to try it. Right, so now they're there. Let's run. Oh my god, away. Reloading, reloading, that's not good. Another one closer. Yep, you. Oh, we need to get back over there to try and get these things that were just dropped. I think they've already picked them back up again. Damn it! Oh, reload, reload, reload. At least my shield's come back. I don't quite know how I'm going to do this, and I've got a feeling if I keep trying I'm just going to die. I think I might have to abandon this for now, which is really frustrating. So let's go and have a look in here and see if we can get some other technology. Oh, that's handy, some more projectile ammunition. Ow. That's not fair, I can't even use my mining laser on it, can I? Damage machinery, what do you do? Chromatic metal, so we haven't got any of that. Some more ammo. Anything else useful? Oh, I have to run past him again, don't I? Ow. Okay, so let's do the terminal. Right, let's get rid of all the gunk. Put that back to the starship. Okay. Perhaps you should have left it alone. Discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveller's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey. Nanite clusters, is that it? That's useful-ish, but nothing major. Okay, well that was that. Annoyingly, these whispering eggs, I really want to try and figure out how to get them. You see them little orbs come out. I think it's just a matter of luck. I have to let's pull out my mining beam again. Quick. There we go. Pick it up. Right, run. I got one. Oh my god, and I'm gonna die. Sprint away. Oh my god. But that's fine. I can recover my inventory. Hopefully I haven't destroyed anything else. But I've got one. Which is they won't be worth anything now. It'll be pointless. I've died more times on this planet than I have during the rest of the game. It's fine. Right. Now hopefully... Yes. Okay. 61,750 units is not bad. But that's pretty much more or less than it's going to cost me to repair the technology I've damaged, so wasn't really worth it in the long run. I'm wondering, what happens if I get on top of my ship? Can I still, because I want to see. There we go, biological horrors detected. Hopefully they can't get me from here. And what I'm thinking... Sweet, so they can't actually get me from here, which is brilliant. So what I'm thinking is maybe, while they can't get me, if I swap back to the mining beam... Oh, it doesn't allow me to do it, does it? Well, it does, but I can't see it. Oh, no, there we go. Right, get these. Whoops. See, there's one there. Now, if I can find a way to get that. So let's do these. All of these. Because no more should hopefully be coming. So, what we'll then do is now swap to my boltcaster, peel off the rest of these, and then go and collect them all. Oh. Is that one? No, I'm still two. Need to be careful that I don't fall off my ship here. Oh, you can't get me. Oh. See, they've all disappeared again. I turn around and they're gone. Right. So another one comes up and gets them by the looks of it, because there was another alien there. Come on, hurry up and reload. Right, who we got left? We've got this guy. There's another guy. Where are they? Here. Oh no, swarm subsiding. There we go. Okay, well forget that. We're done with that. I cannot be asked to go and keep getting these things and keep dying. Or keep trying to get them and keep dying. Another one behind there, isn't there? Let's go and find some pyrite. No. Laser crayons I will not be on for so tonight, I'm afraid. Okay, this way. At the moment, my schedule is very tight. Actually, I really didn't need to fly my ship over here, did I? I could have just could have just walked over there. No, my schedule is very tight at the moment, so I'm really having to stick to my schedule. Oh, you can bugger right off. Go away. Yeah, my obviously with working full time and trying to do streaming and recording and a couple of other things that I've got my eye on at the moment, it's becoming a bit much to try and get on every night. So I'm having to stick to my 2 hours on YouTube on Sundays and Tuesdays, and a couple of hours on... I do need carbon, don't I, as well? Oh, inventory full. That's useful. Actually, what do I need to repair this again? By hydrogen. Oh, technology module. I'm not going to be able to do any of that anytime soon. What can I send back to the ship? Let's send you back there. Stop ship. Oh, we've got an ion battery. Transfer you over there. Loads of copper, actually. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, having to stick to kind of my schedule quite tightly, otherwise I won't have time to do everything, I'm afraid. Honor is free on Xbox Live Gold at the moment. Yeah, actually that sounds pretty good. We'll have to give it a go. Although I think my next stream on, well, tomorrow, is probably going to be Minecraft. I did, oh, weapon charge depleted. That's useful. Let's get that back. Do need a lot of carbon. I have to get loads of these, I think. So yeah, I did start playing some Sevtech Ages on Twitch, but it was very CPU intensive and I had to play about with some settings, hence why I was a bit late on tonight. I'm still trying to figure out the best settings for both Minecraft and this sort of thing. For some reason Sevtech Ages is very CPU intensive. I've been trying to figure out maybe some other ways that I can bring down the CPU usage, and to a lot of the online forums have been helping, so I will be giving that a go tomorrow, because I can't be doing with changing encoder settings every time I start streaming. Exosuit. I'll go back to the exosuit then. Carbon. Okay, let's recharge that with the condensed carbon. That'll get rid of another slot there. I need plenty of carbon. You can go back to ship. More carbon and more. Oh, we've got loads of ferrite dust now. That's good. So we'll get a bit more carbon because I do really need some of this, and then we will head back to the ship. I know. I need to add you into. Well, you have been part of the schedule for ages. Anytime I stream on Twitch, I invite you. So as long as it's Mondays and Fridays, that's generally when I'll be streaming on Twitch. So give me a shout. But I do want to continue playing this a bit more. I've been really enjoying No Man's Sky so far. However, I've oh, no, inventory full. Right. What else I need? However, I've not really had much time to play it. So I've really only been playing it as part of the streams, but I would like to get some time to play it on my own, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. Can't use condensed carbon, some other normal carbon. I actually have a whole board dedicated to this now, so I don't know if you can see off to my right shoulder there. I have my lovely new, it's like a blackboard whiteboard. So it's all black glass and the writing and the pens on it are all chalk. So it's actually, looks pretty cool, I do like it. So I'm now starting to get a bit more organised, hopefully. Right, I have no more room for anything. I need to head back to my ship and, what have I got? Lots of carbon. I'm going to need some oxygen at some point though. Like 6 oxygen. Lots of carbon though, that's good. Lots of ferrite dust. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. We're good. Right. Let's head back this way. Oh, what's this? Alright, not interested. I will get some of this sodium though that's all around here, because that will be very handy. I don't think it is, unfortunately, because there's a couple of people that I know from work that have got it on PS4, and that would be quite nice to be able to play against other people. Because for some reason no one likes to PC game anymore. My thermal protection's got... Oh, I remember this planet. So it's fine during the day, but then overnight it gets a bit chilly. God, my ship is... Oh no, that's the wrong ship. There's my actual ship. That's the one I wanted. Running the complete wrong way. I was looking at the other one there. That's actually my ship that's off planet, my capital ship. Because I am a Muppet. I don't see why everyone just can't put aside their problems and all do everything cross-platform. I mean, I know there's some technical issues regarding it, but when you think that PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch, you can play cross-platform with all three of them on Minecraft, why can you not do it with other games and other platforms? It just doesn't make sense. Come on, I haven't run out of that much stamina. That was a very bad parking job, wasn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, some people prefer PC, some people prefer Xbox or incoming message. What have they got to say? Oh, they have a problem. One of our ships is badly damaged and will struggle to complete our... Oh. Mission critical damage, crew incapable of performing maintenance, further damage risk, catastrophic failure. So what do? Do I continue on the mission and possibly risk losing the APS Coley, or do I recall them, repair them and send them back out again? It does feel like a bit of a wasted mission. And I haven't got an awful lot of money to continue on buying frigates, because they're not cheap, so I think we will... Oh, it's a bit... Ow. There we go. Yeah, so I think I'll recall them and I'm going to need to go and repair them now, aren't I? Damn it. Yeah, I don't see why they won't though. That's the thing. PlayStation they're limiting themselves because so many people would want to play cross-platform. And then it all becomes not a case of, oh, I won't buy... Oh god, I'm going to crash into that, aren't I? Hold on, where's my ship gone? Yeah, it becomes a case of people buying consoles because their friends have them. Not because of the games, not because of things, because they want to play with their friends. So yes, that may work in favour of PlayStation sometimes, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that would have bought a PS4, but all their friends have got Xboxes. And so they've decided, oh actually I'll get an Xbox. So, what were you doing? Going? There we go. So yeah, really, they're kicking themselves in the teeth, to be honest. Especially when you think how easy it is to cross-play on PC and Xbox now, because they both run on Windows 10 architecture. It's Xbox Play Anywhere games. I've got State of Decay 2, I can play that on my PC with anyone on an Xbox. Forza Horizon 3, Forza 7, the new Forza Horizon 4, which is why I will be buying it on the Xbox store, and then that way I can play everyone. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing in here. I want to go and build this thing I was meant to be building. Magnetized ferrite. Yeah, I know, it's Sony. The problem with Sony is that they always think they've got the best thing for everyone. You have a look at when VHS and Betamax came about, Betamax, Betamax was Sony's invention. Admittedly, it was a little bit better, but everyone else was happy with VHS, and they decided to make their own thing. You have the same with the SD cards. Everyone was happy with SD cards, they worked fine. And then Sony decided to introduce the memory sticks, the Memory Stick Pros. Where is it? Portable storage, there we go. Still need more. Oh, magnetized ferrite. That was the whole point of going down there. Where's portable? There we go. Same thing with Blu-ray and HD DVD. Admittedly, that time Blu-ray did win out, so that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, there. But every time, they just can't go with everyone else. They have to be different. What am I doing? Alright, dust. There we go. And I'll put fuel in there. Have I put fuel in there? Apparently I have. Okay, let's max that out. Yeah, but that's the thing, that there's no reason to let bad blood stay between you. I mean, you look at Samsung and Apple, so wherever you fall on that fence, you know, whether you're in the Apple group or the Samsung group, Samsung and Apple sue each other to hell in court. They patent infringement this, patent infringement that. But at the end of the day, Samsung didn't turn around and say, no, we're not going to supply you the screens for your iPhone X because you're a competitor. And Apple wasn't too proud to turn around and say, well, Samsung make the best screens, we'll source our screens from them. If they can put their differences aside for the betterment of the individual phones and for the businesses that they're making, why can't people like Microsoft and Sony do it? You know, at the end of the day, we're all gamers. You know, whether you play on your phone, whether you play on your PC, your Xbox, your Switch, we're all gamers, and we all enjoy playing games. So, there's more bringing us together than there is separating us. But there you go. That's just my thought on it anyway. Right, so let's put them back in there, and we're going to get some more pure ferrite in here. That was not a lot, was it? I have no idea how much magnetized ferrite we actually need. I think it was about 50, wasn't it? Where are we? No. Equipment? Is it in there somewhere? Storage. I need, yeah, 50. So, before we take that, pure ferrite. Let's bang all of it in there. I'm sure the magnetized ferrite is going to be worth a lot more than pure ferrite. I'd love to know what everyone in watching's thoughts are on this, because it does say I have 5 people watching here. So, do you think Sony's right in stopping cross-platform play with Xbox and PC? Or do you wish they were a bit more open? So I, for one, wish they were a bit more open. Like I said, there's plenty of people in where I work that have PS4s, and I would love to be able to play with them online. But I'm limited by the fact that I don't have a PS4, and I begrudge the idea of, say, Call of Duty, for example. So I've bought that as an Xbox game, and it's what, £40, £50, and then you have to buy it as a PC game at £40 or £50, and then you have to buy it as a PS4 game. No one's going to do that. No one's going to spend £150 on the same game. Well, for 3 versions of the same game. I understand paying a bit more for DLC and stuff like that. Maybe one day. So, now let's build. Where is it? Equipment and storage. Oh, gone past, haven't I? There we go. So where am I going to put this? So that's where I come in. I'm thinking if I'm going to have a big storage thing, it makes sense to have it. Oh, that's weird. You can see outside the ship. It makes sense to have it somewhere close by. I could have it in there, to be fair. What about... got anywhere in here I can put it? No, it's a bit big to go anywhere in here. That's not too bad. Although, I think... I want to save a lot of these rooms for what I assume is going to be other rooms for the ship. So I would like to have it somewhere close by here. I think there. Limited to 1 per base, although I don't know what's happened there. Okay, let's... where is it? I didn't actually think it was going to do that. So can I... Oh... Am I gonna like fall up? I've got a jetpack now, right? So let's... I am! Oh my god. Okay, Life support's down, I'm down, where? Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. Well, that was a bit rude. Maybe I shouldn't put it there. Death by cosmic ray bombardment. Ooh, that's quite interesting. And now my advanced mining laser is damaged. Damn it! Okay, so let's head back to my ship and try that again. Oh my god, my grave's going to be all the way down there, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to get my stuff back. Oh my god. That's quite interesting. How am I going to get to that? Oh wow, okay. Didn't expect that to happen. Oh no, it's actually... what is going on there? Turns out I've glitched my ship. Whoops. Okay. How am I going to do this? So I can head out here and I can pick up my stuff. That's not a problem. So where's my grave actually? Where is it? So yeah, so I haven't got anything. My grave's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, I haven't ruined this. What is going on? Can't get out of there, look at that! Okay, let's head back out. Now, I'm going to try and call my ship, hopefully. So let's say, where is it? There. Can't walk here. Over there somewhere? These are all too close to all these bloody asteroids. Okay, right, let's head over this way. I think I may have just broke the game. Oh god, no, that was a bit close. I didn't mean to go into the planet. Right. Okay, so we're outside of the planet here. Let's try and... There we go. Boom, right. Now let's see whether this has fixed the problem. I don't think it has. Judging by the look of this. Oh no, no, here we go. Oh, thank God. So, I've only lost everything. But at least I am not completely glitched out now. The only issue is that surely it should show a grave marker where I died last time, but it doesn't. So let's go and remove that thing, because that is going to kill me probably more times than I would care to admit. Where do I need to go? This way. Can't believe that. Right, can I pick this? Oh my god, yeah, don't go out there. Can I pick this up? No. What can I do with it? Can I destroy it? It's like 5 inventory slots. It's not even worth it. How do I... Why can't I break it? Well, poo. Okay, let's go free to... no, what's that? Oh, okay, so I could do that. I could put in... I need some silver. And then I could put that in there, and it would build a wall behind it. And that would solve all of my issues by the looks of it. Okay, that's easy to do. We can achieve that. Let's go and... Where do we need to go? I can never find my way around this ship. I really need to put some signs up. Right, let's go and get some... wherever it was that we needed for that. I can't even see now. Wherever it was something I know that we can mine from the asteroids, so let's just go and destroy some asteroids. It was like some... not dihydrogen, whatever the other one is that you find out there. So let's go have a look. Right. Now we go, and we need to find an asteroid field. Just head in a general direction. Usually they'll start spawning in front of us, he says. That's between 2 planets, so maybe... there we go. It's the smaller ones that I want, isn't it? There we go. No, I don't want gold, thank you. I want to get closer to some of these though. There we go. No, don't want silver either. Excuse me. Tritium. Is it the tritium that I needed? I think that was the one. Let's slow down a bit. Oh my god, I'm like crashing into stuff. No, no, 0, 0. Ah, that's close enough. Can't believe I've lost all of my inventory after all that. But never mind. Live and learn. Oh, and we've got a hostile force wants to communicate with me. Let's have a look. Submit or perish. I think I'll refuse, thank you very much. Right, where are they? Just here. Come on. You ain't gonna stand a chance. Right, where's everyone? Right, there we go. That's one thing I do love about having my frigate here as well. Oh my god, that's close. Is that it deploys other fighters to help me out. Come on, one more. Where is he? There we go. Down. Nope. Missed him. There we go. Well, that was relatively easy. We all done? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so no free slots left. Where are we? Transfer some of this to my exosuit, aren't I? What do I need? Tritium. That's the one. So transfer that to there. What else we got? I suppose at least I kept that. Transfer that to the exosuit. Digital goop can go to the freighter. That can go to my exosuit. Okay. Right, so we'll collect. Oh my god, look up right there. So we'll collect a little bit more, some of this stuff. And then we will head back to the ship. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing this fine evening? Welcome to the stream. Oh nice, destroyed 30 starships. So in case you hadn't guessed, well you probably have by the title, but we're playing No Man's Sky. I'm about 10 hours in and I've just lost everything apart from my freighter because I managed to glitch the ship into making me fall out of it. Up here I decided to continue on with one of the story missions and build a storage unit, but rather than doing it on a base on the planet I decided to do it on a base in my ship, and it made the scenery go a bit funny. So I ended up falling through my ship. I thought I might have had enough jetpack boost to jump back. My own fault. I just couldn't resist. Hey Callum, how you doing? Oh, you've only just figured out the chat. So yeah, turns out if you walk out of here you will fall to your death. And not only will you fall to your death, you will then glitch the ship out, and once you land back in here, you will fall out every time you get out of the ship. I managed to solve it by warping the ship. I've got enough silver. I had enough tritium, it was silver I needed. Damn it. Actually saying that, silver 96, I haven't got any in my exosuit, have I? Damn it. Okay. Back out to the asteroid field. For some reason I thought it was tritium. Oh, I did need tritium, just I needed a lot more silver than I thought. Considering I thought I didn't need any, so... a long way to go to find out that you need 4 more of something. If I just shot like literally another 3 asteroids I would have had more than enough. Yes, I'm very good, Callum. I'm glad you've finally managed to work your way into one of the streams. I hope you're enjoying it. Asteroids. Where are we? Oh no, all tritium so far. Come on, there'll be silver in some of this lot, I should imagine. Give it a moment to work through them. There are 4 gold. Did I get any silver? Silver 10. Perfect. Right. While I'm here, might as well just blow up a couple more. That one's just going to give me... Actually, these ones do give you lots of silver, I think, as well. Don't really want to use all of it up. It is a very fun game. It is available on Xbox and PS4 as well as PC. But it's perfect. It's definitely my sort of game. It's to me this is the perfect game. It's part Minecraft, part part Elite Dangerous. The one thing that amazes me more than anything else, and I'll show you this. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I was going the right way. I just need to go up there. The one thing that amazes me more than anything else is you can be standing on a planet one moment, in a ship in space in the next moment, and there's no loading screens in between. You literally fly from planet to planet, from planet to ship, all without any loading screen. And that to me is amazing. It just doesn't detract from the whole experience. Right. Let's finally fix this death trap. Cannot build. Really? Can I not? There's got to be some way I can block this off. Or at least destroy that. Well, I thought it was just red because I didn't have enough to... Invalid position. Well, that's just rude. So I'm going to be stuck with a hole in my ship. This, I can't do anything with except enter it. Is there a way I can destroy it from in here? Absolutely not. I think this may be a job for Google. So if any of you guys out there have a chance to quickly Google something for me, I suppose I could use my little laptop here actually. Let's have a look. How to remove a, what's it called, storage container? A storage... As you can tell, I can't type very fast. How to remove a storage container in Sky. So let's see what this says. Seems that I'm not the... Oh, okay. Open your build menu, hold control, hover over the item until it turns green and hit F to delete. Okay, so let's move away. So we're going to open the build menu and there we are, control. So we can change material, that's quite clever. Okay, delete. Right, now I probably haven't got enough to try another one of these, but let's have a look. I have. Right, because these will show up as it being... I can't build it in the middle of here anywhere. Wherever I put it, it's going to be a problem. So maybe it's just something I can't put on a ship. Google to rescue again. And I put a storage container on my... What's this? A freighter, isn't it? Freighter. I would like to have one. I don't really like the idea of just having a ground base. I'd rather have okay. Okay, so apparently each of these containers, they share inventory with other containers with the same number that you build. So you can access stuff from anywhere. That's quite clever. It does seem to be the case that I'm not the only one that's having this problem, so that's really annoying. If you could just build it on the floor here would be very nice, but there you go. So I am not going to place one of these. and I'm going to ignore that mission entirely. So forget that. Right, so after that little interlude, let's... Oh, mission's going somewhere else. Let us go and... What am I doing? I want to go this way. Let's stick to the original plan, because I still haven't moved from this system. But I do need to repair my other ship. The APS Cody. So we sent that out on a mission and it came back damaged. Oh, so you've been watching me on Twitch then, Andrea. I'm glad you like them as well. So Callum, this is what I was referring to. So I've just got in my ship with no loading screen. I've flown out of my main ship and we are now going to go... Oh, incoming message. He's going to have to come back. Yeah, ship's been badly damaged. That's fine. What have they damaged? Okay, let's recall them. That's really annoying. So my ship will return to the main fleet, and now somewhere here, the little red icon, I have got, there we are, the APS Coley, which is damaged. So what we're going to do is go and land on here and repair the items, but again, all without loading screens. Oh my god, that was a bit close. Ow, ow, ow. Get away from the ship. So, where are we? Where is it? I went way too far. There we go, there's the landing pad. Yes, I will maintain the ship. So we need to inspect the damage report from here. Core systems damaged, continued operation risk destruction, suggest immediate repair. So let's mark the damaged components and then we can get out and go and fix them. Where are they? Can't see any damage. Got a damaged component down there, one down here. Be careful, don't want to fall down there. How do I get over there? Oh, there we go. Right, that's what I was looking for. I knew there was a stairway somewhere. I assume we're going to go this way. So look. Don't want me to get in. I had this issue with these doors last time actually. That door you can get in fine. This one, because I tried to walk right the way around the ship and it didn't allow me to. I don't know why. That is the one thing I have noticed with this game, is there are a few bugs still to be solved. Not a huge amount so far. But little things like that with the container and this with the door. So if I come around this side, immediately... oh, there we go, I can walk in. But yeah, for some reason you can't on the other one. So what do I need to repair the engine core? Oh, didn't even see, I just repaired it. That's fine. And the engine core is back up and running. Sweet. Oh yeah, absolutely. So, did you get my message? I apologise for cutting out so short, but we ended up having a power cut here, so everything went down for about 10-15 minutes. I was quite shocked, to be honest. I was minding my own business, playing away, and then, yeah, it just... everything turned off. Platinum. Sweet. There we are. We are all repaired on the APS Coley, so now we need to go and repair the other one and hopefully send them off on another mission that's not so dangerous. But we will see. Yeah, man. All the way up to the top. Alright, and off to the shooting star. which is my trade ship. So I'm really hoping, I was hoping for a trade mission because they tend to earn me a lot of money. And I'm going to need a lot more money if I'm going to keep this fleet going. Yeah, it really does. Also, I did notice, I don't know what it was like for you while I was streaming, but after reviewing the video afterwards, I noticed there was a lot of juddering when I moved left and right. I was testing some new encoder settings where I actually used the graphics card. Where are we? Excuse me. Where I used the graphics card to encode the video to send out to Twitch. Because Minecraft seemed to be very CPU heavy. I've got enough to do that. Good. But I noticed that it didn't seem to encode as well as it should have. Now I can't get out of there. Where is the other component? Oh, above me. Okay, so let's get back up here. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what... Is it above me? Maybe it's not above me. Oh, it's below me. Further down this way, I assume? I haven't actually been on this ship yet. There we go. Can I get in the door, please? Pretty please? There we go. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how it was for you while I was actually streaming. Whether it was just as juddery or whether it was just the way it was recorded or how it worked out, because I think, if I'm right, this one is a lot smoother when I'm panning like left to right. There's no juddering. Oh, okay, well that's good. Let me out, thank you. I can imagine stuff like that getting very annoying very quickly. The whole being stuck in doorways. There's my ship this side. So, go back on here, and now I need to head back to my capital ship so we can send. Oh my god! Careful! Don't damage that. Nearly crashed there. So we can send these guys out, hopefully on a bit more of a peaceful expedition, and... I was going to crash into the door then. And they shouldn't get damaged, because I can't afford to keep repairing them. And in fact, we will do a little test, as I'll be streaming this again in a couple of days' time on Tuesday. So, on the last live stream I did, we wanted to send these guys out for a longer mission, something in the 3 or 4 hour mark, because I wanted to find out whether they carry on their mission only while you're logged into the game or not. So if I was to send these out on a 4 hour mission, would they be back by the time I log back in again on Tuesday? I need to debrief these guys. Or would they oh, we did still get some rewards actually. Yeah, called home for repairs. Oh, so we only got a little bit. But at least we got something out of it. So let's send them on a longer mission, and hopefully we can test this out. So I tend to send them on these sort of length missions, hours or so, because that does work well with the time I'm streaming. Usually an hour or two, so it's done before I get back. But we're going to do this one. It's not a particularly difficult mission, and it's a bit of everything. So, combat and trading, I need 150 tons of fuel though. Damn it. I don't think I've got enough to make it. Where are we? What do I need? Lots and lots of dihydrogen. So I'm going to have to run down to another ship, another planet. That's fine. We'll run and do that quickly then, and then send these guys off, and then we will start getting to another star system. I swear I will make the leap to another star system at one point this stream. but I do need to make some warp fuel for the freighter. So while I am here, actually, what do I need to make warp fuel? I need a warp cell, sorry. So I need antimatter and an antimatter housing. So for antimatter I need chromatic metal and condensed carbon. But I've got plenty of copper to make that, and I'm gonna need some carbon, aren't I? We'll deal with that. And antimatter housing, which is oxygen and ferrite dust, so that's easy enough. So when we head down to the planet, we need oxygen, ferrite dust, and carbon. I haven't really got much of anything at the moment. Good evening, 61 City Stars. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful evening and welcome to the stream. Let's just head down to this planet. Why not? Box engine offline. Ah, it's only a minute away, that's not too bad. Although there is a big shadow there. Have we got another planet? That's probably this one actually. What's this? On maps. Activate copper, salt. It's a tropical moon. Do you know what, actually let's go in here. We haven't mapped this yet, so why not? So if you are still watching Callum, this is what I'm talking about. So we've just exited our ship and we're now going down to one of the planets. Oh my god, that is a really tropical moon. Hold on, what's this over here? Well, at least we don't have to worry about carbon down here. Right, what's that? Looks like lasers or something pointing up there. Well, it might be really far away. Yeah. Okay, let's land next to one of these monoliths and somewhere where there's some sodium, because I've got a feeling I'm going to need to get some. Yeah, so do you see what I mean? There's no loading screen, nothing. I've literally got into my ship, flown down to a planet, a whole planet, and painfully hot rain. That's quite strange. And immediately they're already here. Go away. These sentinels are. Oh, what's this? Extreme weather. Extreme hazard conditions may require additional shielding. Visit blueprint vendors. Well, we're not too bad. Highly valuable resource deposits available. This doesn't actually look too bad of a planet. My suit does seem to be protecting me from everything already, which is good. So I don't really need to worry too much about the sodium, but I'm going to go and get some anyway. Oh, what's that? Okay. Carbon. So I need carbon and I need... I think what the other things I said were now. I think the only time there is technically, I suppose, what could be classed as a loading screen is when you warp from one system to another. But even then, it's virtually instant. I suppose I really ought to analyse some of this, hadn't I? Get some more money. Especially because there's another one of these things here. Oh! That looks like a dinosaur of some description. Just in case, I'll get my gun ready. Is he going to attack me, or can I feed him? Well, he doesn't seem dangerous. Oh, I can feed him though. Let's see, what is he? rather intelligent, wherever they are. Huh. That's quite fascinating. So you find a lot of stuff in here is it's exactly what you want in a game. It really is, Callum. It's as close to the perfect game for me personally as I can find. There's so much custom stuff you can do. Oh, that's what I needed, dihydrogen. Make warp cells, wasn't it? And there's so much you can do in terms of customization for your technology, for your ships. Carbon from the plants here. There's so much. So that's not one of them dinosaur things. There's so much you can explore. You've literally got. Where are we? So let's. Can I do it from here? Utilities. Is it? No. Some vehicles. No, I'll have to go back in the ship. But when you look, there's a whole galaxy. You've got the whole Milky Way to go and explore. Which again is incredible. It's such a big game, and it's all procedurally generated as far as I'm aware. So nothing will ever be the same wherever you go. Some of the creatures will have traits of other creatures, and the same applies to the ships. The ships in here are brilliant. You'll have some that will look very similar, but they'll have, say, the wings of another ship that you've seen. What's that? Oh, that's right, there's a ship overhead. Yeah, you'll see something that has the same engine maybe, but a different cockpit, a different engine, different wings. Like, it just is very interesting to me. They even have a few different races that you don't immediately understand the language of, so you have to speak to them and learn word by word their language. That was not a good idea. I didn't really want that to overheat. I do want to keep getting carbon though, because this mining view is about to run out, and I'm pretty certain I need carbon to fill it back up. Where are we? Multi-tool. Yeah, exactly. I don't want these star bulb things though, I just want pure carbon. Oh yeah, so these little plants will do. Carbon, dihydrogen, ferrite dust. I'm sure there was something else. If any of you guys remember what else it was that I needed, then please let me know. I think we'll start heading back towards the ship. I've probably got enough to make everything I need. It was warp cells one, it was the big thing. So, oh, and frigate fuel. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's what we needed the dihydrogen for. And antimatter, condensed so carbon, we've got copper. Antimatter housing, ferrite dust, oxygen. Oxygen was the other one. So, we are going to need to find some oxygen. Maybe I won't head back to analyze this, or is it just a big... Let's do a scan. Hopefully there should be some oxygen around. So, helium rich, no. Sodium. Against carbon. Well, that's a bit annoying. So, I'll grab some more dihydrogen while we're here. Oh, no. So these guys, Andrew, if you're still watching, these guys are sentinels. So, if you haven't watched any of my other playthroughs on here yet, these guys attack you for mining and going about your business on the planet. So, you have to really kind of get away from them and continue doing what you're doing. You can kill them fairly easily, but they, as I found out in, I don't know if it was my last stream or the stream before, but if you attack them, they call for reinforcements, which isn't usually a problem. But when they call for reinforcements and you try to escape the system while they're still after you, they then start calling in ships, which can be a big problem. And I ended up fighting a lot of ships. Nearly dying a few times and just couldn't figure out how to do it. How to stop them coming after me. So oh, that's an interesting one. It's all like round and stuff. So what I ended up doing in the end was I had to come back down to a planet, dig myself a hole and hide in it so they couldn't see me. Very similar to what I tried to do on Minecraft the other night, and that really didn't succeed. But on here, luckily it did. Oh, what's that? Interesting little cave there. I'm going to even attempt to fly into that. But this planet does not appear to have much in the way of oxygen. That's what I really need. Lots of sodium. Oh, there's a little base camp there. Aha! Oxygen. Right, so that little plant... Oh my god, what is that creature? That doesn't look very friendly. He's a beast as well, look at the size of that! Wow, okay. We will keep an eye on that. Yeah, these little red plants here, oxygen-rich plants, they're what we need. I'm hoping there's some more around here somewhere to give us oxygen. No, oh, there's some over there. Come on, stop sliding. And what did I need? How much did I need for that? What was it? Housing. 30. Okay, so could do with finding just a little bit more oxygen, and then I think we will be done. But while we are here, it never hurts to have more materials. Come on, oxygen, please. I'm surprised none of these are oxygen rich. A lot of the time you'll come into some of these plants and they will be oxygen rich plants, but none of them seem to be. Let's do another scan. Anything? Ah, oxygen. Where is that? It's quite a distance away. Oh, and a couple of them. Sweet. So that should be enough to hopefully build another cell, I think. And then there's another one there as well. I might as well grab that while I'm here. What's that? I heard something scream, some creature. Away. I do get carried away on these planets, and I do apologise for that. Sometimes it's just fun looking around at... Oh, where's my ship? Just what has appeared on the planet. Never have too much of this stuff, because this is also the stuff that gets you off planet and makes Starship launch fuel. Right, well, what's that one? Is that a... Oh, big crystal. Like it. And a few more. Oh, what is that? Oh, hazardous flora. Okay, I don't need any more of that. Right, I'm done. I'm going back to the ship. We're going to make some warp cells, and we're going to get to another system. So off we go, and straight back out into space. And where's my ship? There we are. there we go. So let's head back up to... Actually, let's not head back up anywhere. We'll do it here quick. Antimatter, so I need... Oh no, I do need to head up there because I need to lay down my refiner. So... Oh, there we go. Where is it? Equipment and portable technology. There we go. Oh, it's already here. I already put it down. So we need copper, which is in that inventory. There we go. And we don't want to make this all into chromatic metal, so how much do we need? I want to try and have enough to make 2 warp cells. So I need 50. And then we're going to need to put carbon in there as well. Which I didn't seem to collect an awful lot of carbon, did I? Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to go back down. I hope not. We want 50. Right. I think I'm going to take a break in. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh my god. We're already 20 to 8. Okay, I might take a quick break in a moment. And then come back on for a little bit, but we will get to another system, I promise. We will make it there. Oh, come on. I may have to make just one for now, if I have enough carbon to do so. In fact, actually, while we're doing that, have I got any carbon anywhere else? Please tell me I've got some oxygen in my freighter. I had a load of oxygen here already. Have I? I used all the carbon to... I know where I've got carbon. In here. Carbon is the fuel as well. So, let's take that. We'll take that. And if we pick this up, it will transfer all the rest of the carbon back to, there we are, 45, back to me. So now what I need to do, I hope I've got enough to do this, I really do. We'll put you back down. We will, before we put that in there, we need, that's fine, I know there's no fuel. I think it's going to be a 1 to 2, so I'm going to need, how am I going to do this? I don't want to transfer all of it. I know there's a way to do this, and I can't for the life of me think of it. I need to move and stack. No. No. How do I... There's a way to separate the stacks. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Where did that go? I just discarded it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not going to do anything there then, am I? Back down to the planet. Sorry about this, running back and forth. You would have thought by now, considering I've been playing games for over 20 years, that I would be better at them by now, wouldn't you? This way. Turns out I'm not. So we're going to go back down to the planet, collect some carbon, which means I can collect a bit more, make 2 warp cells, and go to another system finally. I will get there in the end, I promise. This time though, we are going to go to this planet, because the other planets seem terrible for everything. take a while to get there. Can I do my pulse engine? There we go. So I hope you... Oh my god, I've realised this is incoming firestorm, that's fine. This is a terrible planet for carbon as well, I believe. Oh no, it doesn't look too bad actually. I think all these have carbon in them, so... I'm down here with some sodium because there is a firestorm here. And that is going to absolutely destroy my protection, which is what I need sodium to increase. The external temperature is 95.8 degrees. And no matter where you go, them stupid sentinel things appear. Look, there's one right there. So we're right in the middle of a storm. Oh yeah, if we collect the sodium, what we can then do is we can repair our... not life support, where is it? Hazard protection. See? And then it recharges it all. Hopefully I'm far enough away that this guy won't come and get me. And this isn't too bad because we're collecting carbon and oxygen at the same time, so... Oh, don't ward. Right, come on, where's the other ones that have carbon and oxygen? Get it. What did we need? Don't know how much condensed carbon it was we was after, but we just get a nice full stack of carbon, so somewhere in the 250 region, and we are going to need to recharge our protection in a moment. If you wonder why I keep stopping and starting as well, with the laser in the top right corner, that's that thing that I keep overcharging, but I never pay attention to it, so it's easier just for me to do a couple second presses and then let go. Otherwise I end up talking and doing this and it gets right the way to the end and it overheats and it's a pain. Oh, I've got some more here. Storm's clearing. Oh, that's nice. So we didn't actually have to refill it with any more sodium. Right, this will be the last one. Got plenty of carbon now. Grab some more dihydrogen while we're here. So if you go back and watch one of my other streams, you'll see I actually got stuck on a planet for a while. I was being attacked by sentinels, I couldn't escape from them, and I couldn't launch my ship because I'd run out of... Yeah, like this. I've run out of launch fuel. So, recharge, launch thrusters. And I haven't got any launch fuel. I need to make some. Damn it. This is why... See, dihydrogen and metal plating. So metal plating, dihydrogen, and recharge launch thrusters. There we go. So that's why I was collecting all the dihydrogen that I could, because I do not feel like getting stranded on a planet again. Oh, where is it? This? Oh, way away. Here we go. Get it while we're landing. So we need to chromatic metal we have now, condensed carbon, that's the only thing that we need. Back up top, and in a moment I can show you the galactic map and you can see exactly how much further we've got to go, because it is a bit ridiculous. So plenty of carbon, plenty more carbon. How many do we need? 20, so we want to make 40. Oh, there we go. So hopefully that shouldn't take too long. 2 seconds. So while I was doing this, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's joined on the stream. We've got 9 views at the moment, so good evening to all of you. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you do like everything you're seeing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you hit the little bell icon, you'll also be notified when I go live on Facebook. I do also have a Twitch channel at twitch.tv/AegisPlays. Yes, it's a hard G. So many people say Aegis Plays, don't they, Laser Crayons? But yeah, Aegis Plays. And I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. I'll usually send a notification out on Instagram about half an hour or so before or on a day that I'm streaming, but I do tend to try and stick to a schedule. Didn't I just get condensed carbon? Oh yeah, I didn't take it out of the machine. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? There we go. Yeah, so I tend to stream on Sunday and antimatter. Yay! Antimatter. We've already got 2 antimatter housings, so I need warp cells. There we go. Yeah, so I tend to stream on Sundays and Tuesdays on YouTube. I'll try to keep this stuff a bit more family friendly, not too violent, that sort of thing. And then on Twitch it tends to be on Mondays and Fridays, a bit later on, somewhere usually between 9 and 10. And then on Wednesdays I put out a episode of whatever series I happen to be doing at the moment. At the minute it's a bit of retro gaming. I say retro PC gaming. So I'm playing through Command & Conquer 95. That's a very fun game, and one of the first games I ever played, in fact. So, or seriously played, I should say. So yeah, it's worth a watch. I think it's a little bit interesting. But I don't really have the same interaction that I do on the live streams, which is why I'm liking the live stuff better, because I can chat to you guys in the chat and still play the games. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I've built the warp cells. I need to get to the ship, main ship, and I'll do it from here actually. Freighter. There we are. Technology. And charged with a warp cell. Perfect. So now we can send our freighter, or with our freighter, go to another system. Now I did not realise at first when I got the freighter that you controlled it all through this fleet management system and the galactic map, or the freighter warp map. So when I first gained control of it, this guy here, Admiral Nam, he gave me control of his fleet. And I was like, that's brilliant, a huge ship, let's fly it. And I thought, chair, press E on it, great idea. Turns out you just spin the chair. I was both disappointed and delighted. It's such a silly thing to do, but I love that they've put stuff like this in the game. it just tickles me. So let's head into here. So yeah, we are on our way to the Galactic Center, but let's zoom out. So we are going to here, and as you can see, we have a whole host of stars and places that we can visit, which is absolutely ridiculous. Every single one of these points of light is a star that we could travel to, which is incredible. And just look. all of this is traversable. And I'm still going. I mean, however you look, you just look around, there is... Wherever you go, there's millions of points of light. And every single one of them is a visitable place. Yeah, absolutely, Callum. It really would. I could imagine playing this game probably for the rest of my life. If I could, I can literally explore an entire universe. But what we do have is in the top left of the screen here, we've got this little map, which is actually covered by the chat a little bit. So sorry about that. That tells us how far we are from the galactic core. So we've still got, oh god, what's that? 716,040 light years to travel. But that's fine. We're going to travel to the next star, which is 86 light years away. So we are getting there slowly, bit by bit. And this system is controlled by the Gek. So let's walk over here. And this is the closest thing we'll get to a loading screen in the entire game, is a quick little walk, and then you are back into another system. And that's it. One planet, 2 moons, conflict level high. So we might run into some pirates. In fact, can we look out? There's the, we don't need a ladder. Go up here. Even down to stuff like this, so you can look out here. Oh, what is that? That's the space station, I assume. Yeah, you can look out here, and that is literally what you go out to. Everything is connected. So, I think what we'll do is we'll head over to the space station. I did incidentally complete a couple of missions while I was doing, where is it? That one. Yeah, I accidentally completed that one. Return to the mission agent board aboard space station to notify them of your success. Yeah, I accidentally completed that and I didn't mean to. It was just attacking creatures basically. So I can go and hand that quest in and get another one. And I keep forgetting. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Where was that quest? Because there is a mission board on here as well. Is it? So just up here, we have the Galactic Commission Station. And okay. Kill 7 monstrosities. That's easy to do, and look at how much money he gives us, 250,000. So basically we've got to kill... Oh. What was it saying? Inventory full for... Freighter's not full, is it? Hunt and kill monstrosities. Don't know why it's saying inventory full. But we have got to go to a specific place and exterminate... I don't know where it is actually. Exterminate these creatures. But we will head to the space station first, try and get another couple of missions, and that should put us on good standing to start the next stream next week. Oh, careful I don't get squashed by a space station. Look at that, that's such a cool looking ship. And it's so different to what I have. Let's have a look. It's a bit of a strange looking creature. Let's have a look, see if he's got anything worth buying real quickly. Geknip. Okay, Starship fuel, digital goop, nothing really that useful. Let's make an offer on his ship so we can inspect this a bit. So it is a fighter, it's a class A, so look at how much more damage it does than mine. 50% more. And how much does he want for it? I bet a small fortune. Yeah, 2.5 million units. Never going to be able to afford that. Oh, actually, it's only 26% more than mine. So mine's already plus 23 anyway. It's not actually an awful lot better. I just like the design of it though. Now I'm hoping, because like I was saying about this game being very, what's the word, procedurally generated, the ships seem to be the same. They're kind of random, one's gone, random assortments. You might find a ship that has this front end or cockpit, but actually has this back end and these type of wings, or it might actually have that front end and then have this array of wings or something like that. So I'm hoping that as we get further in the game we have the option to manufacture ships. That would be incredible, and we can then start designing our own ships as well. So we want to head here. And in fact, one thing we haven't done since we've been here is there's one other little mission that I can quickly do. Where is it? Space anomaly. So scan that and boom, space anomaly appears. And these guys usually give me some interesting bits and pieces and interesting missions as well. Where is it? No, the entrance is this side somewhere. There we go. And come on, turn around. So these guys ask you to find stories and things like that to tell them, but they always give me new technology, which I like. I never really speak to Nada to be honest. Nada's not alone anymore. Polo. Korvax Priest. So the Korvax, these guys here are all basically robots. Let's ask for resources to aid exploration. I really should speak to these guys more from Phase Beam. Spacecraft laser device. Oh, okay. It uses organic elements. We just need a technology module and we can make it. So, beam weapon and asteroid mining tool. I hope I've made progress, so let's give them our milestone data. And he's given me 950 nanoclusters. Nice. And then we will speak to Apollo. So we're gonna. He asked for stories. We've done some action stories. We've done some wonder stories. So I'm gonna do a tale of discovery. And he's gonna give me something. So he asked me yesterday to destroy some ships, or try and communicate with some ships, and find out why I've been destroying them and destroying the pirates. He sees the galaxy erupting in conflict and wants to know why. Now we're talking about the Sentinels. I suppose I really ought to start reading these out for you guys, and it would make it a bit easier. Especially because I think sometimes the overlay covers it. Polo feels that civilization should come back, then the pirates would not need to steal. Surely there would be no more any killing or bad behaviour. The Sentinels are the problem. Polo suggests I make a point of destroying any that I encounter. We might then have a better understanding of the machine's weaknesses and we could be friends again too. So yeah, I'm quite happy to do that. We need to destroy some sentinels. I need to destroy 2 more. I could have potentially done that earlier, but never mind. So now we've got a bit more technology and we can install things like phase beam. What else we've got? Economy scanners, cadmium drives, and in my multi-tool, not that I've got any space right now, but I would be able to install various other technology as well. So suit, anything in here I can see? The hazmat gauntlets, shield lattices. So yeah, you get the idea. You can start building up a lot of technology and it might make encounters like at the beginning of the stream a lot easier if I was a bit more protected from their monstrosities. So where is this way? Space station. So we'll head into here. Oh, these look different. What do these give me? Oh, still tritium, that's fine. Anything else? Tritium? I think it's going to be the same wherever you go. Tritium, yeah, silver, gold, and a bit of platinum. Again, I would love to know how many elements there are, because the fact that you can build a portable refiner, I assume you can build bigger ones and do a lot more with it as well. So I think, considering the time, we'll go and sort these missions out and then we will call it a night. It's nearly, well, just gone 8 o'clock and I still need to eat. I literally come home from work and jump straight on here pretty much. So yeah, if you chat to these guys, you'll see you can't actually understand a word they're saying, and ask him 10 units. Yeah, okay, he now literally loves me. This is quite interesting. I've not really seen too many of the Gek. Fix his beak. Yeah, here we go. So for 10 units, I can request dialect help, and he'll teach me a word of their language. So I learned the Gek word for Gek. Now every one of these you speak to, you should be able to, for the most part. The Gek barely regards me as I approach. They're clearly expending a great deal of mental effort concentrating on something. They sway gently, miming delicate finger movements. Let's whistle. The Gek follows my lead, thrilled to have a musical companion. I cannot hear the tune in their head, but whatever instrument they are imagining is giving them great pleasure. So some of these you have to kind of understand the culture of each of the creatures. There was one where it was from a warrior type group of creatures, and I made the mistake of trying to comfort one of them because he looked disheartened, and my standing with them as a group, I didn't read any of that. Let me just leave and then I can come back and see what that said. Yeah, and then I lost my standing with them, which was not good. So if I look closely, the Gek appears to be secreting a greasy substance from their skin. The oil covers their body, rolling into their cracks and crevices. It smells sweeter than I anticipate. Perhaps I should give him some privacy. So I could stare, or just leave. I think it'd be rude to stare. I don't want to decrease my standing. It seems to be lacking all energy. They are consumed by the most terrible lethargy, barely able to drag themselves to examine their personal timepiece. Let's pat them sympathetically. Gek smiles wearily, but I fear I've only indulged their tiredness. So from what I can gather so far, the Gek seem to be quite peaceful easygoing creatures, tend to be traders. Oh, there's another traveller. Let's offer him some nanites. Gives me a package in return. Oh, I like that. I'll do more of that. I need money. That's a good way to make money, because we've got 3,100 nanite clusters. And if I can give them 15 of them and get, how much was that? 50,000 credits? That's not a bad trade-off, is it? I might have to do some of that later. But the main purpose of us being here was to speak to this guy, and we can hand in some missions. Lifeform offers me a list of missions, so let's hand in Old Brawl, and we'll get another 149 nanite clusters. This is what I mean, 149 nanites. So what's that? 10? That's 500,000 credits. I sell them to the other guy. So what else can we do? Deliver an item. Scan 5 plants. We'll accept that. That's a very easy mission to accomplish. Deliver an item. Kill 8 sentinels. Well, I'll accept that because I have to kill some more anyway. And these two are deliver items. So there is only one place in here with 2 moons. So we've only got one of 3 planets we have to go to for these. So I might as well accept all of them. Right. I think we are going to call it a night. I've talked to most of these guys, haven't I? Although he does seem to be waving me down. Did I speak to you? I'm sure I did. Yeah. I patted you for your tiredness. Oh, these guys seem to have a task they require my help with, so yeah, let's accept that. And he wants me to do something. I've got some defense chips, which is good as well. And what does he want me to do? The Get glances at me as I approach, but they are clearly preoccupied. They are struggling to control themselves. I laugh, desperately trying to escape. Should I tickle them? That'd be quite funny. Yes, let's go for it. Well, at least he found it amusing. So I think I spoke to most of these guys. There's probably a few more over there, but they're only really technology merchants. Actually, I do need to repair my damaged technology, don't I? I need to repair hybrid exhaust. I think that's it. My starship stuff seems to have survived okay. And I need another technology module for that. I would like to build a phase beam. Don't want anything else from there. So technology module, I've got enough to build carbon nanotubes, so let's build one of them. So I need 2 technology modules. Let's grab them. We'll build a new laser for our ship. We will repair our damaged components, and then we will call it a night. Buy from the Galactic Trade Network. Oh, and buy dirt. Huh. Oh, there's a lot of new things there actually. I haven't seen half of these. Cobalt mirrors, cobalt, technology modules. There we are, so I want 2 of them. Oh no. There we go. Why was it? Paraffinium. Oh, okay. Excuse me. This is quite fascinating actually. So Obviously each of these have different, every system we go to has different items that we can buy. Some is like the chromatic metal. I'm guessing there's not an awful lot of copper, cadmium, emerald or indium here. So this is why it's on a +9. So I could refine all that copper that I had and actually sell it to make more money here than I would in another system, say. But this is exactly why we need the freighter, because we need to be able to mine in one area, save up all the metals and whatever else, and sell them in other areas. So what am I doing? I'm repairing this, aren't I? So repair that, and repair that. Yay! And then we want to install technology. We want to install a phase beam. There we are. So how do we recharge it? Recharge. Oh, okay, I'd have to wait till I'm in the ship. Let's go have a look. So, recharge equipment. Oh, it's not in here. I thought it said I could recharge it with organic material. Might as well charge some of our other stuff here. Deflect shields are fine. Yeah, it's fine. The hyperdrive is charging. Not that I really tend to use it too much. Did I just use all my warp cells? I hope I didn't. Oh no, it's right, it's fine. We did recharge the other ship with the warp cell and we warped to another planet, so it's all good. Even if I did, it's fine. So, I think we're done. We will come back on Tuesday, do some more of these. We've got a couple of extra missions here. Construct a storage container again. We will not do that on the ship, I don't think. We'll make it based on a planet at some point, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. Record of our time. We need to do something for that one, but I'm not going to bother with that. It's going to be these ones. So hunt and kill monstrosities. Things like that, which was them creatures we killed earlier. So they're not terribly difficult to kill, but it will be a nice little mission. Scan plants, destroy sentinels. So they're nice and easy. And these two, so we've got to deliver goods to various areas and collect, I think this was, what was this? Copperite? Which I think I've actually got some, yeah, some there, and have I got some on my no, I haven't got any on my main ship. But yeah, so some bits like that. That I think is going to be the next stream. So if you have enjoyed this, let's say please do subscribe, give us a like and leave a comment, and click the bell. The bell will notify you when I upload a new video or I go live again. If you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/AegusPlays, all my Twitch live streams will also be archived on YouTube. So if you do miss a Twitch stream, don't worry, you can go back and watch it on YouTube as well. And I would also be putting episodes out. At the moment, Command & Conquer, not sure what the next series is going to be. I'm thinking something a bit more modern. But if you do have any suggestions, then do head over to the Command & Conquer episodes and leave a suggestion in the comments there. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well at /AegusPlays, and you'll get a bit of behind the scenes look. So my setup, what I'm running at the moment, still starting that up, so there's only a few posts on there at the minute, but they will continue. And same with Twitter, it's really just going to be mostly for what I'm playing on Instagram. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy what's left of it. I have a few hours before I'm in bed, so I need to go eat and get prepared for tomorrow. So tomorrow evening it will be Twitch. I will probably be playing Minecraft if I can figure it out, or if Laser Crayons, and if he's still watching here, is in the chat, and he's going live tomorrow. We will also be streaming Forza. So it's a toss-up between the two. It just depends on what Lasergrounds is doing. So if you want to see Forza, send him a message and tell him to get online tomorrow night. But yeah, I will see you then. Hope you've enjoyed it all, and good night. So, toodaloo.